There's nothing more fun than getting into music production, because I see it pretty much as a meditation. A meditation is pretty much just being involved in something where you don't really need anyone else and you have one sole focus that takes your mind off everything. And that's generally what music production does. So finding samples from different music not only gets you into music more, but it kind of takes you away from the world and thoughts of this, that and the other in life, and you just get stuck in a rhythm. CDP Edutainment, Burt Bacharach, The Doors, Donald Byrd, Education and Entertainment, just genius. Doesn't chat shit KRS, that's for sure. I kind of started off by wanting to create the sounds of Tribe Called Quest and Pete Rock, and that it had to be jazzy, so it was like, right, I better find some double bass, start looping that up, throw some drums on, and then before I knew it, it was like, right, what else can I mix to it? So I have absolutely no idea of tones or keys really. Not a proper musician, but I've got an alright ear for mixing different sounds together that fit. Sun Ra, can't beat a bit of Sun Ra. Pimps Don't Pay Taxes, you can't beat a bit of J-Zone. Freddie Hubbard, The Dive, let's have a look. Weather Report, The Jones Girls, but you know I like him because he doesn't chat shit. Idea and Abilities, Nights Over Egypt, looping up the Weather Rep. Dorothy Ashby, Gary Bartz, not sure how you pronounce it, but pretty much one of my favourite albums of all time. Celestial Blues, Juggernauts, Clear Blue Skies. Other than that, I've got a great thing for soundtracks. Bit of Deep Throat, who doesn't like a bit of Deep Throat? I first started going in there when I really wanted to start looping beats, and I thought, wow, there's a record store around the corner. So I'd wander in there and go through the jazz section, and basically started buying most of my hip hop from there as well. There was a fair bit of hip hop in.
A bit of everything, wasn't it? Well, it was mainly them sections, wasn't it? It was jazz, soul.
Find whatever I can that sounds good that I can loop.
Yeah.
The owner as well would let me tick off any like orders of hip hop, so we'd order it in just for me.
Take it home, realise it was crap, and then bring it back a couple of weeks later and have to buy it all back or do a swap.
And I buy it off him and then scoot back home and start listening or making my own beats and stuff, and still to this day it's there. It's changed names from Pop Art to Deco, but it's always been there, which is great. And I'd probably say that the majority of the records I buy are from Deco.
It was a music cannibal. I don't really take a great interest in my customers, so only that the money that they give me more than the sell.
It's Wednesday night, it's amateur Hammond organ recital night. Okay, take it away, Scutters.
See me pulling girls inside a second-hand shop, straight out the box, for looking hot in their tank tops. For what they're saying, couldn't usually care less, but I'm gon' pay the pound for them sharing bare flesh. It doesn't matter if they're clean or dusty, it's all for the lusty, and I'm just keen if they're busty. That's why you hone it, and names like Harry Stoneman for the dope thin babes who be showing their skin. Buying the facade because sex sells hate, so every lady on the cover's got me ready to play. And I'm a sucker for a lady to be wearing nice stockings, and it's just an added bonus, found these drums to be rocking. Hammond organ records got the sex appeal, that's how I know that Klaus Wunderlich kept it real. All its covers are like tricks that I'm gon' pick for sure. I treat them like a pin-up I can stick on my wall. Whether white or black, one brunette, smiley or pout. Yeah, I'm bagging all of them, see you know what I'm about. And it's like that, and it's like this. Just another day copping covers for them showing some nips. Cause I can't stop, won't stop, rocking to the rhythm. Buying Hammond records for the pics of sexy women. And I can't stop, won't stop, rocking to the rhythm. Buying Hammond records for the pics of sexy women, like that.
How about some music? I've brought my Hammond CDs with me. How about Reggie Wilson plays the Lift Music Classics? What about Sounds of the Supermarket 20 Shopping Rooms?
Yes.
It's a belter, isn't it?
What's he meant to be?
Find out this? Yeah.
Still fresh, orange sticker. How to live cheaply.
I represent a fucking 10% sentiment, temperament cooler than a testament. Every sentence and verse, then a nerve sent sound upon a pen, I got my pen in her, I'll get you to.
It's a good way to kind of talk about your own existence and to put something across to people that others might understand. And that's the main reason I like hip-hop. I think that hip-hop music in general, for songwriting and lyrics, explains so much that you can just get so much from it. All types of different stories, and also just a lot of artistic content through the use of metaphors and stories that at first seem like they mean one thing but obviously mean something else. So yeah, that's kind of how I've taken it myself. The more hip-hop I've delved into, the more it's changed how I even write as an artist, how I am myself.
So throw your books in the air and wave them like you just don't care. So throw your books in the air and wave them like you just don't care. So throw your books in the air and wave them like you just don't care. So throw your books in the air and wave them like you just don't care. When I catch record, must represent, no question. Hit the record shop and then I'm off to the book section to load my bag with arsenal for the schemes. Hunting down people who were stuck on telly screens. Run up in the house and tell them all. Body to the ground and put your face in this book. You're getting stuck by the educational crooks who said duct tape your TV and feed you the truth. Nobody move or remain without a clue. I take the space in your head and fill it up with something new. When the ignorant are threatened, I get stepping to find my best weapon. Inside the place where it's kept in a library of loads of facts all over my brain just like I got. I take my aim and then relax and let the knowledge come back. Book to your head now, read is the slogan. Don't front, you know I got one open, yeah. Don't front, you know I got one open. Don't front, you know. You see our mind bookshops inside the bookshops like what? We leave you on the floor reading, so take this. What? And what? We leave you on the floor reading. Our mind bookshops inside the bookshops like what? We leave you on the floor reading, so take this. What? And what? We leave